Three students, three different futures, one shared starting point. Maria has a cousin preparing to become a licensed practical nurse at CNM. Diego has a classmate enrolling next fall to study software development at CNM. And Elena has a neighbor who trained to become an electrician right here in New Mexico at CNM. Each of them began the same way, by talking to someone they already knew, someone whose work they could picture, someone whose path felt real. That conversation is called the family, friends, and neighbors activity, and it changes everything about what comes next. Before anything else, each student needed to know where they were starting. We use a simple physical activity called the penny drop. Students place a penny on a sheet that maps their durable life skills, the skills that show up both every day in everyday life and in the work of the people they interviewed. The penny lands on a position that represents two things at once: how much experience they have with a skill and how deeply they understand it. That position is their starting point on the learning staircase. It becomes their baseline. For Maria, it revealed she was already using communication skills every day that a nurse uses in a clinical setting. She just hadn't had language for it yet. The next step was learning the vocabulary of career readiness, not textbook vocabulary, workforce vocabulary. Words that describe real skills in real jobs. The kind of language that appears in job postings, interviews, and career conversations. Students work with three domains of skills: life skills, the 7 qualities that shape how we show up in the world; learning skills, the 7 habits that drive how we grow; work skills, the 11 competencies that employers look for on the job; and anchoring all of it, the 6 qualities of the hand of learning: curiosity, identity, agency, courage, commitment, and trust. They're the foundation for everything that follows. Once students had the vocabulary, they learned the verbs. In NextREADY GPS, we use depth of knowledge levels, a research-based framework that describes how deeply you understand something. DOK1 is recall. You can identify and define. DOK2 is skills and concepts. You can apply and demonstrate these. DOK3 is strategic thinking. You can analyze and justify. And DOK4 is extended thinking. You can design and create across contexts. With 67 verbs across these 4 levels, students learn to express exactly where they are on the staircase and what their next move looks like. Here's what that sounds like for each of our 3 students. Maria, at her starting point, could say, "I can identify effective oral communication techniques when responding to patient questions and concerns, because this is a skill I already use in my life." Diego began here. "I can define software development processes and methodology because I have background knowledge I haven't yet documented." And Elena, who was already working in construction, started further along. "I can compare tools, machinery, equipment, and supplies that match project requirements because I use this skill at work every day." Knowing where you are is just the beginning. What matters is what happens when you submit evidence of your learning. Every example a student submits is rated at one of 4 quality levels. Red means this needs to be restarted, too many problems. Yellow means this needs revision before moving forward to fix any problems. Green means this is already a strong example, you can advance. And blue means this is exceptional, you're ready to extend. This is the learning, unlearning, and relearning cycle in action. When Diego's first submission came back yellow, he didn't see it as a failure. He saw it as navigation. He revised. He resubmitted. He moved from DOK1 to DOK2. The system doesn't punish mistakes, it uses them. Every revision builds the evidence base. Every green moves the staircase forward. No student navigates this alone. After building their initial skills bank, Maria, Diego, and Elena each met with a workforce navigator, someone whose job is to connect what they know to what's available. Together, they use the NextREADY GPS to explore My Next Move, a national database of over 1,000 occupations, and match their skills to real job opportunities in New Mexico. What the navigator sees isn't a test score. It's a living map of each student's journey, their starting point, their evidence, their growth, their next move. At any time, students, team members, and workforce navigators can review the same progress dashboard. Everyone is looking at the same staircase. Maria is now building her skills bank towards a nursing career at CNM. Diego is documenting his software skills and exploring apprenticeship pathways. Elena is advancing towards pro use and considering a supervisory role. 3 students, 3 different futures, one system that sees them all. This is NextREADY GPS.